the masterclass.
Oh, no, I have it. Hello. We're live on my page. Hello.
Oh.
Okay, so this is take two. First of all, and I already said this when I knew nobody was watching, but I'm really annoyed with Facebook and these live changes because I've tested this I don't know how many times, and it works when I test it, and then we actually get in the thing to do the thing, and it's freaking not working. So stupid. Anyway, right now I am going to my page. I'm going to my page to find this live video. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, there it is. I forgot what the name of my page is. Let me be honest. I really did forget, guys. I really did forget. That's how I just put my social media. It just does it automatically. I don't do anything there. Anyway, but I am live on my page. So yay. Now let me see if I can share it to the group where it's supposed to be.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I just had this overwhelming urge. I was like, why don't I rap? Like while she's doing that, I was like, I could just like rap some.
Like for real rap? Like,
you know, like Sir Mix-a-Lot or, you know, I don't know, Beastie Boys. Like, what do you want? Freaking Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, like that's the kind of, I don't know.
Okay.
Intuitive hits I get sometimes. Like, just rap while she's doing that.
Entertain
the crowd. What?
Freestyle?
Yeah. No, God, no. I'm not like Eminem. All I can do is like remodel. I can model. I can.
See, I thought that you were going to freestyle and give
me wish
original content.
I really feel like I would love to be able to do that, but I do not know how to do that.
That's
but I can memorize with the best of them.
Yeah. Me. Yeah, that was always my goal in high school. Like
mine too.
To figure out
like, rewind, play again, click back, play again. Okay, I'm gonna get this nailed.
Okay, good news. I figured it out. So, if you're watching this, you can actually, I use StreamYard. Okay. So you can actually stream. I know Facebook. Okay. Rewind. Facebook made changes. You're not supposed to be able to stream with a third party app inside of your Facebook groups, blah, 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 blah. And from this morning, I guess it looks like that's true. However, there is a way to work around using at least StreamYard so that you can stream in the group. But the problem was I kept hitting buttons and it kept regenerating my link. So the two weren't connecting. So that's why it wasn't working. You can do it. I promise you can. Trust me when I say I know how to make tech work. But now here we are. We are live in all the places that we are supposed to be. And I'm really excited. Jana and I have done interviews before and they're always fun. They're always fantastic.
We're gonna wrap later.
She has a workshop that's coming up in like 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. Because
oh my gosh.
Can you believe that today is the last day of May?
No, I cannot.
Like,
I feel like it's March.
This is business related, so we're going to talk about it before we jump into, because I feel like it's all related, the mindset, the sales, all the things. But let's start with how people are feeling. It's the last day of May. We can be really super words are hard. I'm going to say authentic because it's the only thing I can think of when I think of Jana. I'll tell you how I feel about sales this year if you want to talk about it. And then you guys can tell us in the comments how you're feeling on how this year has gone so far. Because let me tell you, on January 1st, I had a lot of really grandiose ideas and plans and thought that I would be farther along today than I am. And there are a lot of reasons that I haven't achieved that. So I would love to know what you're seeing from like your audience in that regard when it comes to their sales goals, how this year has gone so far. I don't feel like it's a dumpster fire for most people, like previous years have been, but I know I don't want to say I'm struggling. Other things have become priorities, not priorities, excuses. So let's talk about that first. talked in a complete circle so that you have no idea where I'm going with this mindset thing when it comes to sales.
Well, I love it because I feel like you and I can just riff. And I mean, before you're even finished, I'm like, I got you. Let's go. Because I do feel, all in all, I think my clients are all kind of feeling it differently. But I do believe I'm going to get wooey for you guys for a second. I'm going to woo out and just say, the energy right now is very much amplifying, and it feels a lot like time is speeding up in many ways.
Yes.
And there's a lot of healing going on, and I won't get into like the Schumann resonance and all of that. But what I will say is, depending on where you are in your journey and just kind of what is priority, not consciously, but subconsciously, is what's really going to take take the wheel. And so, when that happens, as much as our ego's like, no, I had this 1,000 list long, I have to do all the things. Like, it's really important that we honor that part of the journey. Like, I have a client or two right now that one's coming out of like sort of that cocoon sort of phase. And, one is in this like massive expansion phase. And that's how it works. This ride, whether like just in general, but also as an entrepreneur, it's not just like this linear, like la-di-da-di-da-di-da, I'm climbing the mountain. Like, it's peaks and valleys, it's ebbs and flows, it's expansion, it's contraction. And we are very much more so than ever, energetically in that flux. And it's all going to be felt differently, just kind of where you are on that journey. So what I would say to anybody listening, if this is resonating, is honor where you are. You're right where you're supposed to be. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way because our ego likes to tell us stories. But at the end of the day, just finding compassion and grace for you where you are, knowing that at a different level, at a higher perspective, it's already all happened. Because, I won't go into that, but and now it's just unfolding. It's just unfolding. So
it's so funny. Okay, so I'm pretty
all quantum on you guys, but anyway.
It's so funny that you said that. I'm pretty in tune with the woo.
Okay.
Like, I understand the things, and I recognize that there are things, but when you and I'm open to that. Like, I'm a very man, I need more coffee or something. I've really been struggling with picking words out of my brain, and I'm a smart person. But anyway, I'm a genius, actually. That's the first time I've said that in a week, which is a whole nother story, which maybe I'll tell later, but not on this live because I really need to talk about this workshop. But I've gone all over the place. Blah, blah, blah. You had me until you went into it's already happened. So that's why I was laughing. But yeah, maybe it's already happened somewhere. What I really want to dig into, though, you said a lot of things. Like, some people are in a cocoon phase. What you're focusing on subconsciously is what's coming out in your life, all of the things, right? So for me, and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but I want people to know that there are two big things that came up for me when you're going through the energy and talking about what things people are going through right now. And the one is, I have been saying for years that I'm really serious about rehabilitating my body and getting my health in check. But I said this out loud for the first time, maybe in the last week. I say the things, but the truth is, I have only been doing the bare minimum to maintain, basically. So in this crappy place where I am right now, where my body barely moves, I'm only doing the things that I can to make sure that I can still move tomorrow, not improving, right? So subconsciously, that's been this entire year, probably. It's become, I don't know if it's an excuse, but that's become a thing that's holding me back. And I know a lot of people that could be watching this, a lot of people in my Facebook group have health issues, right? That is one of the reasons that we've started a business for ourselves. And a lot of people rally around the fact that before February, because I did take like all of February off. I was very productive, got a lot of stuff done very quickly, super effective. And that, I don't feel like that's been the case this year. So I say all of that to tell you that I think subconsciously I feel like I need to focus on my health. And so I've been neglecting my business stuff because I don't know why in my brain, I don't actually think this, but I think there's a block somewhere that thinks it's one or the other. So I haven't really done much. The second thing, well, actually, so if you're watching this and health for whatever reason is something that's held you back this year, this month, forever, put that in the chat, because I promise you it doesn't have to be the thing. Like I said out loud, like I don't usually make it an excuse, but this, I'm starting to feel like I am. So that's something that I'm working on. Back to the second thing that resonated with me is, you all know I love me low ticket offers. I love mid ticket offers. I 100% believe that you can build $1 million business and not have high ticket offers. However, I also 100% believe that there are people, and some days it's me too, like I would love to only work 4 days a week, maybe. Well, you know how you're going to do that?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
So
with a high ticket offer.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So here's the thing when it comes to all that you're saying. And I'm glad that we're having this conversation, because I've had several discussions with fellow coaches who live more in the low ticket space. But there's a big but. To your point, here's the kicker. There's two things I want you to consider. One, are you hiding behind low ticket offers? Not you, but the figurative you, because of what it means to be in high ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, understanding if you're tired of feeling like I need an audience of 100,000, a million, whatever it may be, and you want to work less, then you do want to lean into and tackle whatever fears you're having around high ticket.
Yeah.
Because what I like to tell my clients is if you're in the business of starting a business around your genius zone or something you want to give, you already have a high ticket offer that you just need to create, because you're already an expert. I don't care if you started your business yesterday or 10 years ago. You are an expert, or you wouldn't have started a business around your knowledge in your genius zone. And so don't think it has nothing to do with longevity, and it has more to do with expertise. Okay. So I want to start there. And I doubt anybody here listening, hopefully you didn't start a business and you're marketing something that you have no experience in and no expertise, because that's, where would you go? Like, how would you even begin? So don't sell yourself short when it comes to high ticket offers, because what I like to tell people is start there. And here's why. The margins, and even the big guru, blah, 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 will tell you they make their most money in high ticket offers, because the margins are so much bigger, and it doesn't take zillions of people to be successful. So I know you want to say something, so I'm going to stop, but
I always want to say something. I always have something to say. So, but now that I said that I want to say something, I forgot what it was.
Zillions of people, big margins.
Oh, well, this is why I absolutely love working with you, because most of the people, when they come into my space, they are in a place where they don't feel like they are ready, capable, all of the things to have a high ticket offer. So I love giving them the confidence and the strategies to put in place for micro offers, for low ticket offers. And then when somebody is ready, or getting to the place where they're like, I need to do something bigger because I need to be spending less time in my business, more time in my family, more time on my health. Hello,
Right.
JKN. I might just actually have said something out loud that hurts me deep, because I don't have a high ticket offer in writing. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But I know that I have you in my pocket, that when they're even thinking about that, they should gravitate towards you and they should figure out how to get ready for that high ticket thing, get in the right mindset, and then create it, right? And then put the steps in place to make sure that it converts. So that's really what I wanted to say, is that's why I love having people who coach on high ticket stuff in my back pocket, because I want to get people ready for that so that they can only work 4 hours a week or whatever it is. So that all being said, let's talk about the workshop that you have coming up, because I know that there's at least one person that is sitting in the back of their mind thinking, oh, I feel like I want a high ticket offer, but I don't know if I'm ready, all the things. So let's talk about the workshop coming up itself. Unless you had something else you wanted to say before that.
Well, just to kind of reiterate what you're saying about the high ticket idea is, if you can, the whole idea, first off, I will say this at the risk of sounding trite, it is true. That is the offer you don't make, no one can take. There are people in your audience right now that want more of you at a higher level. So why not have that available? There are just those kind of people that are like, give me the top of the line. So why not have that available and not play just to, oh, I got to make sure it's affordable kind of thing? Because I suspect a lot of people they get in that place and they're creating content, but they're hustling so much in that lower ticket, but it's the fear that's driving them from really tackling, like, I need to be more visible. I need to have that level of expertise packaged up to sell and serve somebody at that highest level. And so really it's about stepping into and owning your genius zone and knowing and valuing what you have to offer. I've had people say, I don't know. And that's why I wanted to start with, if you've already created a business around your expertise, you absolutely have the expertise to create a high ticket offer. Like, we just have to put it together. And so really seeing that, what I like to think about when it comes to a high ticket offer, especially if you're hustling, like, I have a lot of clients that come to me and they're like, I'm consistent, I'm adding value, I'm doing the things, I'm just really not seeing consistent clients. Like, the conversion isn't there and I'm dying. And I'm like, instead of selling, like, let's table the 297, the 97 thing. Let's put your oxygen mask on first, because you're not going to be able to help anybody if you're dying, suffocating, trying to build this audience. All that stuff takes time and skill, to really know how to create content that converts and messaging that's awesome and all the things. And so if we can get you a high ticket offer that gives you that 10K a month, consistently, then you have the room to hire people, to get coaching around, how to create content better, to get JKN to build your funnels, and all of these pieces can fit together in a little bit less stressful kind of a way. So I like to think of high ticket offers as putting that oxygen mask on yourself for your family. And then you get to build more of the other things, right? And then that way you can sort of relax into, okay, well, if I have a 10K offer and I want 10K months, that's one person a month, right? So then I can do all the other things and build out all the beautiful low ticket things I want to help those that maybe aren't that VIP customer yet. And so, to get back to your question, that's what this high ticket offer creation workshop is all about. It's called Limitless Expansion, and it's named that for a reason, because I really feel like people in general aren't owning their genius zone, and they need to really step into it and say, yeah, I am worth, and I have more to give, and then I'm going to help you package it up in a way that feels so incredible to you, because there's nothing better than creating something and you're like, but then also I have ways and different little hacks and tactics that I do to also make sure that it highly converts, because we have to have both, right? We can't create offers for like underwater basket weaving and think that that's going to be like a big top seller. Like we have to do both. We get to create what we love, but we have to package it in a way that our ideal client goes, yes. So that's what it's going to be all about.
Okay. So I'm looking at the landing page right now, and it says, here's a sneak peek of what we'll cover. So first there's a blueprint, which, first of all, anytime that somebody says that they're doing a workshop and they're giving you a blueprint, that means step-by-step, friends. That means they are not just blowing fluff up your rear end. They're telling you how to do the damn thing. So that's one reason that I'm super excited about this. And then it says, blah, 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 the game-changing, apparently I can't read, game-changing advantages of how high ticket offers and how to confidently step into your role. Okay, great. So we're talking mindset, how to feel like, yes, I can do this. And no, it's not a stupid idea. Discover how to create a high ticket offer for better optimization. I'm a big fan of maximizing your offer and making sure it's a no-brainer. I don't care if it's a $7 offer or a 10K offer. It's got to be a damn no-brainer, friends. That's exciting. And then uncover the essential components of a high-ticket offer that not only sells, but also attracts your dream clients like a magnet.
That's right.
Sounds like no-brainer to me.
Well, high-ticket offers aren't what they used to be. It used to be, these are the different weeks. We're going to have this many sales calls. We're going to have this many calls together. You're going to get pocket coaching and Voxer. And I have these offers, but as this space becomes what it is, there's certain things we want to add and layer into our offers that make them just that much more like, ooh, now this is really cool. Like, oh, you're going to done for yous included in this. And oh my goodness, you're going to have an event where I'm going to be live with you. Like, these are all like, I'm asking my audience and people that attend to like, think a little bit bigger when it comes to your high ticket offer. And that doesn't mean necessarily more of you, but who else can we bring in and layer in so that what I'm after at the end of the day is that you are serving your clients at the highest level and getting them results the fastest, because that's ultimately what people want. They don't necessarily lovingly, they don't want a whole year together or even 6 months if possible. Like, it's really about like, how can you get me where I want to go, and quick, because I don't want to be here anymore. And how can we let's create that then. Let's not make it about modules and coaching calls as much as it is about doing it a different way.
So every time we have an interview, I always have $1 million idea. The last time it was the book that we still need to write. How to give our version of how to give a mouse a cookie. But the same. Did you read the book since then? Since we talked about it?
No, I haven't.
I need to send it to you. Because you're not going to read it unless I do. Your kids are too old. You're not going to just go buy them a kindergarten early book. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But it just occurred to me that we should take that one step farther and do a bigger event, not just a 1-hour workshop, but help people figure out how to create the whole system, right? A whole customer journey so that they can have that high ticket offer. And then the little things that take them up to the high ticket offer.
Like
a lot of people, an offer stack or whatever, but blah, blah, blah. I'll write that down and we'll talk about it again some other time. But so we're almost at 25 minutes, not including the first 5 minutes that we futzed around, not doing things correctly. Who watching this right now should 100%, they are the perfect person that needs to go and sign up for this workshop. And I do have the link, but it looks weird. Oh, that's not okay, wait. I have a link that's specific to me that I'll go fish out. And
good. You do have that. Okay. So there's not just two, but these are the main two types. It's the one we've been speaking about, right? Like, they're like, I'm supposed to start in low ticket. I'm doing the thing. It's a lot. And I want to maybe go about this differently. Like my audience isn't growing as fast as I need it to grow, and people aren't buying as much as I need them to buy to make this lower ticket thing sustainable right this second. And so let's switch it up. You know, we can't continue to do the same thing expecting different results. So let's switch it, do that high ticket offer, and give you that wiggle room. You know, maybe that consistent 10K month, then to help you have more sustainability in the low ticket space. So it's not that we abandon low ticket altogether by any means. We just make it a little easier on ourselves. And then the other person is maybe you have a high ticket offer, but it's not converting at maybe the level it once was, or maybe you're struggled to convert it at all. And that's probably because there's some certain key components that are missing from that offer. And it's time to sweeten the pot. Like we always want to stay a step or 10 steps ahead and make sure that we're delivering on what our clients want. And like thinking, I'm all about thinking outside the box. So let's like amplify, let's complement what you're already doing, but just really add in those key components that make it like really badass for your clients, so that they're like, I definitely have to do this. That's the best when you have an offer that people are like, this is it's like meant to be, you know. And those are the kind of offers I like to help people create.
Yeah, I am willing to say, I'm willing to bet money on this. People that I see talk to about their offers, all the things, I'm willing to bet that there are lots of people that are watching this right now or that will watch the replay and they have dabbled in a high ticket offer and never saw it convert. And I'm going to say this and you may get mad at me and that's okay. I'm willing to bet 99% of the people, high ticket and even low ticket, it is an amazing offer in your brain. But the problem is you haven't crafted it so that it's a no-brain offer. So your ideal client is like, yes. Most of the people that I see their offers, that's the problem. Like, it's not a no-brainer offer. So if you're watching this and you have created that high ticket offer before and it's just not doing anything, you need this workshop. If you are somebody who has been sitting in the low ticket space for forever and you're ready to do less, not be stuck in that I have to grind because I need to make XYZ. And so I have to have 100 sales. You need to be in this workshop.
Yes.
All the things.
I want to add one quick thing to this. If you're listening to this and this is really resonating with you, I would deeply encourage you to go VIP. Okay. And here's why. It's of course free to join general, but that's going to be just streaming through the Facebook group, which is fine. That's where you're watching from right now, right? No big deal. However, we're going to be at this for like 4 hours, and the VIPs are going to be in the Zoom room with myself and my surprised guest co-host. And
it's not me.
What's that?
It's not me.
No, it's not. It's not this time. But the point is, you guys will have so much more access to us. You have an additional hour-long bonus Q&A with us. We can look at your current offers that you have and say A, B, and C, or have you thought about this? So far, I'm not trying to like dog on my own thing, but I don't think I could sit through a 4-hour Facebook stream. But if I could be in a Zoom room with somebody that's an expert in this and get my questions answered and get feedback, not to mention the VIP bonuses that I'm going to be giving, do it. Right now, it's only $37. It goes up to $47 next week. That's 4 hours with us in the Zoom room, being able to interact, ask questions, all of the things. And to me, granted, I'm the one running the whole thing, but to me, talk about a low ticket offer that's a no-brainer. There's one right there. Like, why wouldn't you do that versus you may or may not show up for a 4-hour live stream on Facebook?
Yeah. So my feeling on that is if anybody is giving you, first of all, if you're like, yes, I want to check out this workshop because I feel like you're speaking to me, then by all means, do not hesitate. I put the link in the chat to get the workshops. But then if you're like, if you're somebody that's thinking, I really am ready for a change, I'm really like, if you're all in to figuring it out, if this is something that is a high priority for you, anytime somebody is giving you an offer to be in the actual room, real-time feedback, extra time to ask questions, take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Because that's where the magic is. That is where they're paying attention to you, right? Like, you get to ask questions that are specific to you, and they are going to, it's like hot seat coaching, right? They are going to answer it specific to you. Yeah, maybe it'll help the people watching in the stream or whatnot, but they're answering your question specific to your business, specific to your offer. It's all about you. And those VIP offers are, I mean, they're low ticket offers for live events. So anyway, and that's also a pro tip for your funnels. Make sure you have a VIP offer that is also a no-brainer, because that's the low ticket offer to make you some money. So hello, do it right. That's
there is it's little bitty tweaks to big peaks when it comes to all of these things, but definitely, with one last thing I'll say about that is people think, oh my gosh, then I have to start all, like, it's like this big undertaking, but it's really not. I mean, when I see a lot of these offers, it is the little tweaks. It is like what you're saying about the VIP being, like, just certain things about it that just massively up level the conversion. And so it's not, I have to start all over, it's not like that. And so it just takes somebody with that expert sort of perspective on it that can really help you get it to where what are you doing?
It's so funny that you brought that up. I'll tell you the story that I was going to do on in a different thing. You need those extra set of eyes. You need fresh eyes on your shit.
Oh gosh, I need fresh eyes. I can't tell you how many times I'm coaching on something that I just coached somebody on because I can't see my own crap.
Right, exactly. So we'll end with this little story. The link is in the chat. I will make sure to put it in the Facebook group that I shared this stream to, so that everybody has that too. But here's why you need an extra set of eyes. Everybody does. Everybody does. So there's JKN Solutions, right? And then there's also my travel company. Travel company has been around a long time. I have a partner. We've had employees come and go. We've all the things, right? Well, I'm ready to bring in somebody else to take over the SEO and the ads for that company. Lots of different reasons, mostly to take stuff off my plate, that extra set of eyes, although I wasn't thinking those specific words until last week. So we had a meeting with somebody, and he's good. He knows his shit. He really impressed me. The call is so good, in fact, and keep in mind, for the travel company, like, I'm the marketing person. I'm the guru, right? And I've been working on SEO this whole year and not really getting very far in my results. This call was so good, I kid you not, friends, that I spent the entire next 4 days in imposter syndrome mode. Like, do I even know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like, this guy was saying things, I'm like, oh my God, how did I not see this? Blatantly obvious things on my website. And I felt like an idiot for days. So, I'm excited about that call. I have another call with him again, actually, in 15 minutes. But you need that extra set of eyes, because I say this all the time, especially if you're in the marketing space. The cobbler's children have no shoes, right? You need somebody to point out to you, even if it's just to tell you what to do and not do it for you. You need somebody to give you those insights and to say, this is how you could improve it. Because when they say that, you're gonna be like, oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
So do this workshop.
Well, I appreciate you having this conversation, and it is, to me, it's kind of beautiful. Like, it's just, we're all walking each other home. Like, you just can't do this thing alone, which is great, because so many of us have come from, corporate or places where we were around people a lot. And so it becomes like, oh, I got to do it. But you don't. I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's a team effort. And so leaning into that, and then, to your point, JKN, like giving yourself grace when you don't see your own expertise, because it happens. It happens to all of us. So, anyway.
Sorry, my kids just like blew up in the kitchen and it is ridiculous. Anyway.
I get it.
Oh, okay. You guys have been fabulous. Thanks for hanging out. Jana is actually going to be teaching next week. And she has her workshop that's coming up on the 11th. And if you haven't heard, I am bringing back a new summit. The first one is next week. It's called Funnels to Fortunes. And I don't know if we nailed down a time yet, but we need to do that today because it's next week. If you didn't get an invite from me already, put a comment on this video and I'll make sure that you get the link to check that out as well. It is a free event. There is a VIP for lots of one-on-one time with me for your funnels. Did I say the name of the event?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's called Funnels to Fortune. So let's
Yes, you did. You did say that. Yes.
Yeah, we're done playing small with our funnels. You're going to get at least 10 new strategies that you can implement now. They're going to be actionable, right? So that you can take one or two. Please don't try to do all 10. But I'm planning on doing this event a few times for the next couple of months with different experts so that you get different perspectives and different ideas, because not every strategy is a good idea for everybody. So hopefully we will see you next week. We'll see you on the 11th for the Limitless Expansion workshop. And then we're going to work on some other things with Jana so that you'll see her more in the next coming months so that we can all make a lot of money before the end of the year, because that is the ultimate goal. Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we'll see you next time, guys. Have a fantastic day and be the badass that you are.